Greetings, my name is Blaine, and I'm sitting here in front of my closet because I don't want to move the bed to shoot against a blank wall. This shirt is so red I could probably green screen myself out.
Fuck you, people. You can kiss the whole of
Whoa.
my ass.
Anyway, this review is a movie review on a movie called Arn, the Knight Templar. Here on Born Stubborn Radio, we try to do shit that's not... We try to do shit? We try to do things, reviews, that aren't really mainstream. Like, you're not gonna see me reviewing Iron Man 2. You know, get these random DVDs, you see some trailers online. Now, how I found this review actually was from my last review you saw me doing, Valhalla Rising. On that Blu-ray, I saw a preview for this thing at the start. I'm like, huh, that'd be kind of neat to watch because I like, you know, castles and battles and blood and guts and all kinds of cool shit like that. It's about this guy. His name's Arn. He, as a kid, he grows up in the church, and I think he's like a friar or something, and he's obviously training to be a priest. Well, you know, Arn comes in there and he's all badass, right? He's a good-looking dude. He comes in there at church. He got all the chicks are in the choir, right? And he's like macking one of the honeys. Her name is like Cecilia, right? So, oh, yeah, that's a hot blonde chick. So he's only macking a hot blonde. Of course, they get pissed at him because he's, you know, you're supposed to be whatever. Anyway, knocks her up. Then they find out that he knocked her up. Of course, they banish both of them to separate, like, churches, you would say. Like, she gets sent to, like, this nunnery horseshit prison thing where they basically just keep her in there and lock down and treat her like absolute shit. And they send the kid, the boy, Arn, they send him off to another one. And then he gets there, and then they move him because it's called Arn the Knight Templar. So how can you really be hooked up with these priests and be a Templar? So they basically start training him to fight because they can see he can fight. Like, let's mold this kid into a goddamn soldier. So they finally do, and then they send him off to Jerusalem. So he's like, you know, he's a guard of the Holy Land. And I'm not going to say much more because that's basically that's how the movie starts. The way I did not expect, like, I hadn't seen any previews on this thing at all except for the trailer I saw on Valhalla Rising Blu-ray. And then watching this DVD, it's about 2 hours and 10 minutes, and it is great. It's got a great ending. It's got great battle scenes. Like, I love good battle scenes. Like, if you remember, like, again, in a movie like, you know, like in Braveheart, you know, they're just kind of like they got this small army against this huge army, and they're coming at them with horses, and they're just standing there waiting. At the last second, they pull up the spikes and stab and impale all the horses on the spikes. Because, I mean, these guys got into horses. They can't fight guys out of horses, so they always got a way to take the horses down. Like, now, Arn doesn't do that, but they have some really good ways of, like, ambushing their enemies. And, you know, there's like a respect thing going on between the two sides. Like, he's a Templar, and the guys, obviously, who want to overthrow Jerusalem. It's like there's a strange respect there between Arn and the leader of the other gang, guy's named Saladin. And it's cool how the movie plays out, because they don't give a fuck. They'll kill each other. Like, that's what they're trying to do. This is a goddamn war, and we're trying to take your fucking city, and you're going to die. So, I mean, they're fighting to the death, but they get hooked up in a situation when they first meet and learn about each other, which causes them to kind of respect one another. And it's pretty neat how the whole movie kind of plays out when you got that in the back of your mind. And now, like I said, all this stuff happens pretty quick, and then the way that it plays out after is a solid watch. I did not expect it to be as good as it was, because I'd never heard of it. And that's the wrong thing to do, because a lot of times there's hidden gems, you know, needle in a haystack type stuff. I didn't recognize anybody in this movie, didn't recognize any of the names, but they all gave amazing performances. Thing was shot great. It had a good budget, so they actually had awesome costumes, awesome locations. You know, everything was perfect. You know, you're not questioning anything that's going on in this movie. And it's a good date movie too, because I watched it with the girlfriend, and it ends up being like Arn and Cecilia get split. And you're always wondering, like, holy shit, are they ever going to get back together again? Because shit just keeps on fucking happening. Highly recommend this movie. Go watch it. It's probably on Netflix or something. I know we just got Netflix here in Canada, and it's kind of weak right now. But y'all in the States have, you know, a pretty solid Netflix. But look up Arn the Knight Templar. Great movie. A solid 2 hours and 10 minutes. It's definitely not a waste of your time. Watch it. Oh, look. A bowl of pineapple. How yummy. It's like candy. I tell you. I'll tell you something. I have to write this next piece. I'll tell you, this grows out of the ground, or on a tree, I don't know. It comes out of the world, okay? It comes out of the world, and nobody did anything to this. It just tastes like candy. It's awesome. Pineapple. You should try it out. Fuck your Kit Kat bars and all that bullshit. Candy grows on trees, bitches. Pineapple. Strawberries? Oh, fuck. Alright, go for it, too. Thanks for watching. Stay in school, kids. And I'd say don't smoke weed, but that grows out of the world too, don't it? Hi.